Good morning, beautiful people. What a beautiful, slightly rainy morning. It feels like life is taking over again. It feels like everything is beginning anew and fresh and vibrant. And there are birds all over me, all around me. I wish they were all over me. That would be quite fun. But yeah, yesterday I spoke about this, that we are healed. That healing is just a journey of reminding ourselves that actually there has never been anything wrong with us, and that in first place it's always been feelings that convey unsafety and fear, that convey that something is broken within us, within our mind, within our body, whatever it is, the perception that comes from it, and also the thoughts that we've learned how to believe because of all those feelings and all those perceptions and the way that we've learned to look at life. But what if we begin anew? What if, like a fresh new morning, we begin anew and we start living again? What if we remember that we've always been okay? What if we've never been scared? What if fear has never been us in first place? What if we've believed in it, in the stories, in the feeling, we've attached labels to it, we've given it like negative meaning in our lives? And we come back to this, that it's not that we've never needed healing, but we've never needed the healing we've been told that we need. What if all we need is to come to the truth, to come to this fact that we are brave? And every time that a feeling or a thought comes up, and it will, because habits, yeah, we choose to be brave. And not in terms of fighting with it or going against it and resisting it with all our might and power, but rather being brave and seeing it, feeling it, and being like, I'm not afraid of you anymore, and claiming it. So this is not just words, meaning it's not just repeating, I'm not afraid of you, but at the same time feeling scared as a sheep, but rather really meaning it, deciding it. Yeah, do you know when we go, for example, for a ride with a boat or whatever, and some people are experiencing actually, like they're a little apprehended by it, but they nevertheless do it. So what happens? They feel the fear, but they say, you know what? I'm gonna do it anyways. So it's kind of like, this is what I'm suggesting. Like being brave, being courageous, being who you truly are, because you truly are brave and courageous. We all are, because in our truth, there is no fear. Fear is an addition. It's an addition in our mind, in our psyche, thoughts, whatever you want to call it, feelings. It's just an addition. But it's not the truth. It's not the reality itself. Reality itself always comes back to homeostasis. It always comes back to harmony. Always comes back to balance. Because have you noticed the moments that you're not thinking about problems or something scary, or you're not angry, and you forget about all that stuff that supposedly makes you such? Boom, peace. There's peace. It may be for a moment, because some of us are caught up in that loop all day, every day, but even for a moment, peace or joy might arise, or inspiration might come. Oh, I might actually like to do this or that, go here or there, meet this person or that person, inspired to create something, being at home, being with your hands or with your mind or whatever. Comes back to this, that we are free in our core. We are already free of all that. It's just a reminder which we can call the journey, which we can call healing. That we're not afraid. We're not afraid. Okay, the thoughts are there, feelings are there, perceptions are there, but the moment we realize that we are not them, and we really consistently practice this realization, meaning that it's not a one-off. We do it, and we do it most of the time when, for example, a thought comes telling you they're gonna fire you because you're not good enough, or somebody doesn't want to be your friend because, I don't know, there are other people better than you, or whatever the situation is. What if you say, I'm not afraid of you? And what if you really mean it? What if you really tap into this, and you don't need to know how, intellectually or logically, to say, okay, I need to think about this and that, so this is how I'm gonna feel bravery in my heart or in myself. That's not what I'm suggesting, but the choice, the decision that you're not afraid of it. You know, some people happen to end up sometimes in situations in which they have to take care of their children. Their children got in some whatever situation, like negative or dangerous situations for themselves. And the parents, even though they might be afraid, they might be scared, they decide, you know what? I don't care. I want to do that and I'm going to do it. That's the decision that I'm talking about. And in most cases, what happens is that everything is fine. Everything is fine. Not because they were lucky, but because fear is not truth. Fear is not who we are. And fear is not reality. It's an addition to it. Yeah, it's a filter added to it, but it's not really it. It's not really the truth. And if we choose the truth, if we choose to be brave and just experience this for a moment, and we really feel like that's the way, you know, I've lived all my life not being brave enough, not being courageous enough, and now it's time to actually be like, hey, what if I actually change this? What if I change this, which I call me? What if I change this, which I call my perception, my personality, the way that quote unquote I am? And what if I choose to be something else, something more, something that feels so right and true in my heart that I realize that I've always been that. And just because now I have the opportunity to really practice it, I sense it more and more every day because I've never been anything else. I've just been perceiving, feeling, and thinking. Things untrue. Things not me. Things that for whatever reason are here in our world, and most of us are experiencing them on a daily basis. Our stories are different, but the end result of some of those perceptions may be the same or very similar. So what I'm suggesting is, in order for us to create a new life for ourselves, for our loved ones, for us to meet loved ones, for us to love others, to open up to life, to other people, to friends, to family, to opportunities in life, to situations and events and circumstances that we've always want to love in our hearts, to experience them, to have joy. In order for us to create all that, we gotta come back to who we are. We cannot get there from thinking, we cannot get there from this safety based on fear in our society. You gotta do this because otherwise, no, that's not the way. That might be keeping us safe from the fear that we have got already infected with, because otherwise we wouldn't actually want this safety if we were not infected with this fear. But if we want to create a new life, guys, for ourselves, for others, for the world, we gotta change and we gotta step into who we truly are. And if we want to change and step into who we truly are, believe it or not, we're going to experience the world as it truly is, with all its potential, with all its beauty, with all its love, with all its safety, with all its truth, in peace, and absolutely stunning presence. Just look at it. Beautiful. Love you all, guys. See you soon. I hope this will serve you. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe buttons. And I really hope this will be of value to you. I hope that you choose to be brave and courageous, because you already are